Oh, just explaining a tricep routine that I did 8/8/2025. The first, I did two routines. Didn't have a lot of time for the first routine, so later in the evening I did another exercise. So the first exercise that I did was a cable extension, or I think it was more of an extension because I really didn't press down much. So it's just more of an extension with the Playaz Ball, which I got from Spud Inc. It's just it's just a big ball, so it's kind of like I would say it's close to a small bowling ball, um, but it's just a good handle to. I've used it for pull-ups. I've used it for just a lift, like for like grip, and I've also used it for tricep extensions. And I do feel like it just gives a better or a different feel on the movement. It's variation. I have never tried it like pressing in and doing the extension. That might also add like a chest exercise, and that just came into my mind right now. When I did it, my hands were more on top of it, but I've never tried squeezing in and doing the extension as well. So that's probably worth a try. Maybe next time I try these out for a little bit of mixture of chest and triceps at the same time. So yeah, like I said, I did the extensions with my hands more on the top, so that it isolated the triceps more, and also it's going to hit your grip, your forearms a little bit more into your fingers. But no, it's just a very good tool to have. Got that from Spud Inc. if you're interested in it. So this was all just a giant set. I just added weights and just kept going. Then I worked up in the weight, and then I worked my way back down in the weight, back up to 12 reps. So looks like I did quite a few sets here. I probably could have added weights a little bit differently. Now that I kind of have a guide of how much weight I can do while fatigued, I can probably lower the volume a little bit. But I feel like it was sufficient. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time, so I kind of just wanted to do one movement. If I had more time, I probably would have done a couple different exercises and just did maybe like a giant set that way, or a superset of some kind. But this was all I had time for, so I just kind of got in there, did it quick, and got it done. Just rested enough to document and change the weights. Later in the evening, I did just a overhead dumbbell tricep extension. Looks like I did. Okay, so I did two. So one set was 13 pounds and 18 pounds for 12 reps. The next set was 18 pounds and 23 pounds for 8 reps. The next set was 23 pounds for 4, and it looks like 28 pounds for 3. And then I did a down set of 20 for 12. So I think that was kind of an experiment there of doing. So one set I did two different weights. I've never done that before. I might try to kind of implement that more. It just kind of gave a different feel. So I thought it was sufficient. I thought it was pretty good. Probably try that again next time. So yeah, pretty straightforward here. Just two movements, one during the day, just high volume, and then one movement at night. Not as much volume, but still a little bit of volume on that one as well. So nothing too complicated, just a pretty decent tricep exercise or routine, whatever you want to call it. So if you got any questions, comments, or tips, leave them down below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.